Good morning, everybody. It still is morning, by the way, and today is a very, very good day in Ulster County. I'm so pleased to have everybody here with us. And I'd like to talk about the Ulster County Patriots Project, which is transitional housing for Ulster County's veterans in need, and talk about what it's really about. It's really about honor and respect. It's really about compassion. That's what the Patriots Project is really all about. We're here today to discuss in greater detail what the expected costs of the project are, our progress to date, the beginning of the construction, and the anticipated time frame for completion. And we're also here to say thank you. Thank you to people in the community who want to participate in this process and who make that possible, and encourage everyone who does want to participate into helping those who have served our country and may now need assistance of their own. And most of all, I also want to say special thank you to the veterans community of Ulster County. We have an amazing group of veterans who take care of their own, who stand tall, and who we owe a debt of gratitude we couldn't possibly repay. And hopefully today we take a little step in that direction. We're also here to announce the creation of the County Executive's Veteran Advisory Council to ensure that we get not only this project right, but all future projects are done with the utmost respect and sensitivity to our veterans community. And so I want to start by thanking the veterans of our community for their service and for being here today. I want to thank Mayor Gallo for joining us. I want to thank Tony Sinagra from Senator Larkin's office, and special guest, the Vice President of the United Way of Ulster County, Sue Marson, for joining us as well. I want to thank local businessman and Army veteran Bob Seracusana of Sawyer Motors. First off, if you had the opportunity to go to the car show over the weekend, it was remarkable, absolutely remarkable. And every year he seems to outdo himself. And I know it's a whole team of people, but really Bob drives this ship forward, and he has committed funds from that event to this project as well. I want to thank the representatives of the Bruderhof, who we worked together and partnered with on a child advocacy center in our community, and we look forward to partnering with them on this project as well. To SUNY President Don Cott, I can't say enough about his leadership at the community college and his commitment to this project and his understanding of Ulster County's desire to set priorities and how amazing he and the Board of Trustees has been. We're also going to have speaking with us today someone I am immensely proud of, Deputy County Executive and Iraq War veteran J.J. Hansen, and Ulster County's Director of Veteran Services, Captain Steve Massey. We're also blessed to be joined by Harold Rosenkrantz and representatives of Ulster County's veterans community. And I also want to say a special thank you to Senator Larkin, the Ulster County Legislature, Governor Cuomo, and OGS, or the New York State Office of Government Services, for embracing this project. But before we begin, I want to tell you a little bit about the genesis of the Patriots Project. I remember when it first became clear that Ulster County was, like many places around the nation, suffering from the same challenges of a homeless veterans population. So many of our veterans return and are amazing and productive and move through the transition seamlessly. But there are some who struggle. And so this place is here to be able to provide help. It is a national problem, and we shouldn't lose sight of that. And when we were told that there was no solution at the national level for this type of problem, we simply said we will not accept that. And so I tasked my staff with coming up with a local solution to a national problem. And I'm so proud of them, I can't begin to say enough. We hope in the end what we have created here will become a model for rural communities around upstate New York. You see, there are centers like this, but they are typically located in large population centers, big cities, not in rural communities. And the truth is there are many veterans in need throughout our entire state. And so we hope this becomes a model around the state of New York. We were told it was impossible what we're seeing here today is that the impossible is possible in Ulster County. And so, when we were faced with this, we began looking for solutions. And here's where those solutions started. We scoured the state inventory and all other inventories for potential sites. When we came across this facility, as you can imagine, we were thrilled. As a former group home, we worked with Senator Larkin, owned by the state, and had it transitioned through OGS, or the Office of Government Services. And he was tremendous in helping make this happen. The county has had this transitioned over to us just in the last few months, and we got it transitioned over for $1. And then we began the process of finding the money, because there was no money. There was no federal solutions for this. There wasn't easy answers for this. This was hard digging, setting priorities, and building partnerships, and working with an amazing community. And so, in that environment, we set forth. We now had a facility. We had to come up with some money to be able to pay for it, because there were hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of renovations that were needed, and we had to ensure not only that we're able to pay for the capital expenditures, but also to ensure that we were able to centralize services so that everyone that was in need could receive services in one central location, and they didn't have to figure out the bureaucracy to go to the Office for the Aging or Veteran Services Operation, and to a whole host of other services that were available. It should all be brought to them. And that's what this facility is really all about. Again, it's about respect, honor, and compassion. And so we began to move forward with this process, and I went to the president of the community college, and I said, as we begin to set priorities, we have a beautiful home that's owned by the college, and we're going to have to sell it. And we did. And a portion of those proceeds that comes to the county is 100% dedicated to this project. And so that is really a testament to the president of the community college and a testament to the Board of Trustees, who embraced this plan, embraced the setting of priorities, and understands that there's nothing of higher priority than caring for those who have served our country. And so, a special thank you to Don, the Board of Trustees. Again, I can't say enough about the community college as a partner in this process. We also are blessed, and I mean truly blessed, to have a community that has embraced this. And so, when I discussed this project with Bob Serracusano, Sawyer Motors, what an amazing partner in this process, dedicating proceeds of the car show specifically to care for people in need in our community. It's amazing. And I'm going to ask him to say a few words in a little bit as well. When I went to the church communities, the Bruderhof, they agreed that they would pay for a much-needed roof repair on this facility to make sure that it is done, to make sure that we get it done in a timely manner. When I went to the United Way, and I said, we need someone to facilitate the overwhelming outpouring of support, that people want to participate in this project. They want to say thank you to our veterans in need. Will you do it? They not only agreed to do it, but they're doing it at no cost to the county. They are a central clearinghouse for anybody who wants to contribute to this process. And special thank yous, obviously, to Steve Massey and a whole host of other folks who are actively involved in this. And we want to make sure that even if you can't give $1, if you can give time, if you're a service organization and you want to participate in this, I also will encourage you to reach out to Steve Massey of the Veteran Services Operation for Ulster County. In the end, what we will have here is an amazing facility that shows the honor, respect, and compassion for veterans in need. And so I cannot tell you how proud I am, not only to be the county executive of this amazing place. We get music in this too. And yes, I do hope that this can be a model that can be replicated around the state of New York. Because if this helps additional veterans in additional places around this amazing state, then I will be absolutely ecstatic. And I like the idea that Ulster County and our community stands as an example for many people in our caring for our veterans community. And so with that, I'd like to take a moment and introduce the budget director, the Deputy County Executive of Ulster County, an Iraq War veteran, a Marine, Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce J.J. Hansen.